God says, "My beloved child, listen carefully because the hours that are coming are unlike any other." Archangel Michael is speaking directly to you, with a message of urgency, of revelation, and of blessings that are so close you can almost feel them brushing against your spirit. Very good news is happening in the next 3 hours, and the timing is crucial. This is not a coincidence, this is divine orchestration, and ignoring this moment will be a mistake that weighs heavily upon your heart. Every breath you take in the coming hours is charged with significance, every choice you make is lined with spiritual consequence, and you are at the threshold of a change that will alter your life profoundly. Michael's voice rings like a trumpet across the heavens, vibrating within the chambers of your soul, saying, "My child, do not hesitate. Do not delay." The world is full of distractions, but this moment is a gift placed directly before you. You cannot know fully yet how much this will affect you, but God is saying, if you skip this, you will cry so much. This is not fear, this is truth. This is a warning delivered out of love, not to frighten, but to ensure that you receive what is meant for you. In the next 3 hours, doors that have been closed to you, doors that have seemed locked by circumstance, by others' choices, by the weight of unseen forces, will begin to open. A message will reach you that will confirm what your spirit has been waiting to know, a confirmation that will shake away doubt, fear, and hesitation. Archangel Michael stands by your side now, sword raised, ready to cut through confusion, to pierce through lies, to illuminate what has been hidden. This is a spiritual unveiling, a revelation that has been orchestrated by God Himself. God says, "You are chosen to witness this miracle. Not by chance, not by luck, but because your heart, your faith, and your patience have brought you to this point." The next 3 hours are a test and a blessing combined. There are forces, both seen and unseen, that have tried to obscure your path, to keep you from this revelation, to delay your breakthrough. But God's hand is moving now, unstoppable, unrelenting, and powerful. Archangel Michael is the executor of this divine justice and blessing. Michael says, "The message you will receive will carry with it a weight of truth so heavy that you will feel it in every part of your being. You must open it immediately. Do not wait. Do not pause to question. The human mind is slow, it doubts, it hesitates, but the divine does not hesitate. The moment is now. The news is coming. You will be overwhelmed with a combination of relief, joy, and amazement. You have been praying, you have been seeking, and you have been faithful, even when it seemed like nothing was happening. God sees every tear, every prayer, every longing of your heart. And now, the reward of that faithful endurance is arriving. The next 3 hours will bring clarity in matters that have been confusing. Relationships that were strained, opportunities that seemed lost, financial blessings that seemed distant, all will begin to shift. Michael says, "Do not fear the changes, do not resist the movement of God." These are not mere coincidences, these are signs of divine alignment. The way you have been waiting, hoping, and trusting is about to bear fruit. God says, this is a sacred moment. Archangel Michael says, my child, this message is for you alone. No one else will understand the gravity of what is unfolding as you will. There are messages coming through people, through visions, through signs, and through moments of unexpected insight. You must pay attention to each one, for they are all part of the puzzle that God is arranging for your life. You have been placed here at this exact time for a reason. Every past hurt, every disappointment, every moment of waiting has been preparing you for this moment of revelation. Michael says, the next 3 hours are pregnant with potential. You may not yet see the final picture, but the pieces are being put into place even as you read this. God says, prepare your heart. Prepare your mind. Clear away distractions, because what is coming requires your full attention. Do not allow doubt to cloud your reception of this blessing. Trust, simply trust, and you will see the miraculous unfold. Archangel Michael continues, saying, my child, there are forces who have been watching, waiting to see if you will receive what is meant for you. They have tried to delay you, to block the path, but their efforts are futile. God's plan is unstoppable. You are in a moment of divine favor. Every obstacle, every difficulty, every struggle you have faced, is being transformed into a step that brings you closer to your destiny. The next 3 hours will bring revelations in relationships. Someone who has been distant will reach out. A conversation that seemed impossible will take place. Secrets will be revealed that clarify your understanding. You will know who truly stands with you, who has been acting in your favor even when it was hidden, and who has acted against you. God says, these revelations are not to punish but to prepare you for a life of clarity and abundance. Do not ignore the nudges of your spirit during this time. Every thought, every feeling, every impression is significant. God speaks not only through words but through the movement of your heart, through signs in your surroundings, and through gentle whispers of intuition. Archangel Michael says, listen closely. If you do not, you will miss the divine timing. God says, you are entering a season of extraordinary blessing. Financial breakthroughs that have seemed impossible are aligning with your life. Opportunities to expand, to receive, and to grow are coming into alignment. Your prayers are being answered in ways you cannot yet imagine. Michael says, remain vigilant. Do not dismiss any small indication of change. Every small step is part of a greater divine movement. In these 3 hours, divine protection surrounds you. Any attempt of harm, any negativity aimed at you, will be nullified. Michael stands guard, sword raised, shield in place, surrounding you with heavenly light. No darkness can penetrate this divine moment. God says, remain steadfast, remain faithful, and watch how the miraculous unfolds. This is a moment to act, not to hesitate. Archangel Michael says, delay is dangerous, not because God is impatient, but because the timing of blessings is exact. To wait even a few minutes could change the alignment of events. Open the message, receive it fully, absorb it, and act according to the guidance that comes through it. God says, rejoice, for this is the fulfillment of promises made to you before time began. You are being elevated to a place of favor and recognition. You are being aligned with your true purpose, your true calling, and your divine inheritance. Michael says, the joy you will feel is overwhelming, so prepare yourself for a surge of gratitude, awe, and love that will move through every fiber of your being. You are not alone. Angels are moving unseen, shifting circumstances, removing obstacles, and preparing your environment to receive the full measure of divine blessings. Every step you have taken, every act of faith, every prayer, has been leading to this moment. God says, now is the time. The next 3 hours are sacred. Michael says, do not waste it. Do not question, do not doubt, do not fear. Receive with an open heart. The good news will arrive, and it will change everything. Financial, relational, spiritual, and personal blessings will converge. God says, these are not ordinary blessings, but extraordinary ones, the kind that leaves you in awe of His majesty. Michael says, my child, remain in prayer during this time. Speak to God, open your heart fully, and allow the Holy Spirit to guide your understanding. Do not try to comprehend everything with your human mind, let the divine intelligence flow. Miracles are not always logical, they are divine and perfect. The next 3 hours are critical. Every second matters. God says, this is a turning point. You are on the threshold of a transformation that will affect every area of your life. The people around you, the events, and the opportunities are all converging. Open your heart, receive the message, and trust without question. Archangel Michael says, as you open this message, know that God's hand is upon you. The protection is complete, the guidance is exact, and the blessing is imminent. Do not look away, do not delay, for this is a moment that will be remembered in your life as the point where everything changed. Archangel Michael speaks to you with a voice that shakes the heavens, and God Himself leans close to whisper into your heart. My child, very good news is coming in the next 3 hours, and it is not something to be taken lightly. The angels have been preparing for this moment, unseen and unstoppable, and the timing has been orchestrated by the Almighty Himself. Do not make the mistake of ignoring this message. Do not delay. The very seconds that pass now are counted in heavenly precision, and they are crucial to the blessing that is about to manifest in your life. If you skip this, you will cry so much, not out of sorrow, but out of the realization that you missed what God personally orchestrated just for you. Open it immediately. Feel the urgency in your chest, the pounding of your heart, the wind of heaven rushing past your spirit, because this is the hour when your life changes forever. Do you feel it? That slight tightening in your chest? That pull in your soul that says, something is about to happen? That is Archangel Michael standing behind you, his hand firmly on your shoulder, his wings spread wide to shield you from doubt and fear. He has fought battles in the spiritual realm that you cannot see, unseen wars against forces that have wanted to delay your breakthrough, that have wanted to keep your joy away. But today, the Almighty has declared, no more delays. Today, in these next 3 hours, your life will turn. This is a divine appointment written in the eternal scrolls of heaven. The very angels assigned to your destiny have been given instructions to escort your blessing into your hands. You may not see it yet, but the universe is aligning. The air you breathe is charged with energy, the light around you bending subtly to prepare you. Something is approaching, a gift, a miracle, a moment so powerful that it will reset the trajectory of your life. It could be financial, it could be relational, it could be spiritual, or it could be a revelation that will make everything you thought was impossible suddenly possible. God is moving mountains for you, my child. And yes, the next 3 hours are critical. Any delay on your part could mean a missed opportunity. Don't think lightly of this. The Almighty Himself is asking for your attention. He is asking you to pause every distraction, every thought that says, later, I'll see this, and to open your heart and your life fully to the divine message that is coming. I must tell you now, you are being watched, protected, and prepared. Every step you have taken up to this point has been calculated by the divine hand. Every tear you have shed, every prayer you have whispered in silence, every act of faith, even when you thought no one was watching, has been recorded in heaven. And now, the fruits of that endurance, of that faith, are about to be released in ways you cannot yet comprehend. This is not ordinary good news. This is life-altering, reality-shattering, destiny-fulfilling news. Do not underestimate the seriousness of this moment. Archangel Michael is not speaking lightly when he says, "Do not ignore this." Many have been presented with opportunities and blessings in life, only to let them slip through their fingers because of hesitation, doubt, or disbelief. Not you, my child. You are chosen to receive this. You are the one the Almighty is speaking to directly. The angels around you are trembling with anticipation. They cannot wait for you to open this message fully and allow the energy of heaven to enter your being. The warning is real: if you skip this, you will cry. Not a normal cry, not a quiet tear, but a heart-wrenching, soul-shaking cry. You will feel the sting of missed opportunity so sharply that it will resonate through your entire life, reminding you of what you ignored when God Himself spoke directly to you. This is not a threat, this is the reality of divine timing. God gives only a few moments for certain miracles to manifest, and the next 3 hours are your window. Listen carefully, the message you are about to receive is layered. It is not only good news, it is an unveiling of truth, an exposure of hidden blessings, and a release of spiritual authority in your life. There are doors opening that you did not know existed, opportunities arriving that you did not even dream about, and revelations coming that will shift your perception of what is possible. The heavens are orchestrating something magnificent. You may wonder, how will I know it is happening? Pay attention to signs. Pay attention to the sudden peace in your heart, to the unexpected encounters, to the moments of clarity that pierce through confusion. Angels have ways of signaling the arrival of divine messages. You may see light where there should be darkness, hear words in your mind that are not your own, or feel a rush of energy in your chest as if your soul is being activated. That is Michael, that is God, that is the universe bending reality for you. Your faith has brought you to this point. Every time you doubted, every time you feared, you kept going, even when you thought no one noticed. And God noticed. The Almighty is speaking, your perseverance will be rewarded, your patience will be justified, your heart will be lifted. Do not waste a single second now. Cast aside distractions, cast aside doubts, cast aside the small fears that try to whisper, maybe it isn't real. This is real. This is divine. This is your destiny knocking on the door of your life. Open it. Step into the blessing prepared for you. The next 3 hours are critical. If you act, you will receive the fullness of what heaven intends. If you hesitate, the opportunity may pass, not because God is unwilling to bless you, but because timing is sacred, and other forces are waiting for their moment too. Archangel Michael is commanding you, do not delay. Your angels are ready, the heavens are ready, your life is ready. This message is for you alone. Others cannot hear it, cannot feel it, cannot benefit from it in the same way. God has chosen you specifically, with your history, your struggles, your prayers, and your dreams. He has seen the tears that you have shed in silence, the nights you have prayed alone, the moments when you questioned whether anyone saw your heart. He has seen everything, and now He is moving on your behalf. Prepare yourself. Prepare your heart, your mind, your soul. Prepare your space. Speak a prayer of readiness. Ask God to open the eyes of your spirit and to reveal fully the good news that is coming. Ask Archangel Michael to shield you from distractions, from fear, from any force that would try to prevent you from receiving this blessing fully. Remember, my child, the news is so good that you may not be able to believe it at first. It may seem too big, too perfect, too miraculous to be real. But faith is your key. Trust that God is moving, Trust that Michael is guiding. Trust that the angels have been assigned to deliver this message directly to you. Time is short. 3 hours. That is all you have. Act now. Open yourself. Receive. Believe. And know that the joy, the relief, the love, the abundance, and the revelation that is coming cannot be overstated. This is God's personal message to you, delivered through Archangel Michael. Do not ignore it. Do not scroll past it. Do not convince yourself that later is good enough. Later may be too late. Open your heart, open your mind, open your life, and prepare to experience the very goodness of God as it flows into your reality. God says, "My beloved child, listen carefully because this is not an ordinary message. This is not a message to be read and set aside." Archangel Michael stands before you now, his wings shining brighter than you have ever imagined, and he carries a message that will change everything about your life. Very good news is happening in the next 3 hours, and you must not ignore this. The decisions you make in these next moments will shape your destiny. The opportunity that is about to arrive is not ordinary, it is supernatural, divinely orchestrated, and prepared by my hand long before you were born. I, the Lord, am speaking to you directly, and I am asking you to stop everything, to focus, to open your heart, and to trust fully. There is no time to doubt. There is no time to hesitate. If you skip this, you will cry so much because you will miss what I have prepared for you. The miracle that is coming is too powerful, too transformative to ignore. My child, I see you. I see your struggles, your moments of despair, your nights when the weight of the world feels unbearable. I see the moments when you thought no one could understand, when you felt alone, abandoned, and hopeless. I have been with you through every tear you have shed, every sigh you have released into the darkness. And now, my love, I am sending you an opportunity so great, so overwhelming in goodness, that it will make everything you have endured until now pale in comparison. Archangel Michael is standing guard over this moment. He is not merely announcing it, he is delivering it. He is insisting that you act, that you open your heart, that you prepare to receive. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt creep into your mind. The enemy will try to distract you, to whisper lies into your ear, to make you think that this is too good to be true. But I, your God, tell you with certainty, this is true. This is for you. This is your divine portion. This is the moment I have prepared for you for years, for decades, and perhaps even for generations. I am asking you to stand firm in faith, to recognize that your timing aligns perfectly with my timing. Nothing is random in heaven. Every detail has been accounted for. Every step you have taken, every prayer you have uttered in secret, every hope you have dared to dream, everything has led to this moment. Archangel Michael says, do not hesitate. Do not wait. Do not allow distractions to pull you away. The next 3 hours will contain events that will reshape your life in ways you cannot yet comprehend. The blessings that are coming are abundant. They are miraculous. They are immediate. And they require your full attention and your full trust. You will see manifestations of God's power that will stun you, and you will know that nothing in this world could create them. Only God can move in this way. My child, I want you to know that the circumstances around you are aligning for your good. Every obstacle that seemed impossible is being removed. Every barrier that made you doubt your path is dissolving. Every delay that caused anxiety, every setback that caused tears, is being cleared by my divine hand. I am orchestrating events behind the scenes, moving people, circumstances, and situations according to my perfect will. In these next 3 hours, doors that have been closed for years will swing open. Opportunities that seemed unreachable will suddenly appear. Blessings that have been promised to you in dreams, in visions, and in whispers from the Holy Spirit will manifest in reality. Do not underestimate the power of this moment. This is why I urge you, my child, to focus entirely, to prepare yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Take a moment now to quiet your mind. God says, "My beloved child, hear me carefully because this message is not ordinary. This is urgent. Very urgent. Archangel Michael himself stands before you now, his wings shimmering with divine light, and he is sending this message directly to you. He says, listen carefully because what is about to unfold in the next 3 hours will change the course of your life forever. The time you are reading this is no coincidence. This is a divine moment designed by God, and it will only be effective if you follow His instructions immediately and without delay. Archangel Michael says, very good news is coming to you, something you have long hoped for, something that will lift your spirit, change your destiny, and secure blessings that are beyond your imagination. Do not make the mistake of ignoring this message. Do not scroll past this. If you ignore it, you will cry, and your tears will be of regret, because this is a miracle sent from the heart of God just for you. God is saying that in the next 3 hours, something unprecedented will occur. A shift in your reality, a divine breakthrough, a release of blessings that have been held in heavenly custody for your life. These blessings were prepared before you were born, sealed by angels, and now the time has come for them to be revealed. Do not underestimate this moment, for it is rare. God will be with you. Nothing can go wrong if you are aligned with Him. You are safe, protected, shielded from all harm, but you must trust Him fully. Pray to Him now, speak to Him with your heart, and open yourself to receive. Michael is crying tears of joy and urgency because he knows how much you have suffered, how many times you have waited and prayed and felt your prayers were unheard. But now, my child, God is answering, and it is happening faster than you expect. In 3 hours, what seems impossible today will become your reality. Doors that have been closed for years will open. Opportunities that you could never have imagined will manifest in your life. People you thought were gone forever will come back into alignment with your destiny. Do not let fear or doubt stop you. The enemy is always trying to distract you, to make you scroll past divine instructions, to make you ignore messages from heaven. But you, my child, were chosen to see this, to hear this, to act upon this. Michael says, I am standing before you now, my sword of light ready, my presence surrounding you, because I cannot allow anything to hinder this divine intervention. You are meant to receive this blessing fully, without interference. God is speaking, I know your heart, I know your struggles, I know the nights you have cried silently, the prayers you have whispered in desperation. I have not abandoned you. I have never abandoned you. And today, in 3 hours, I will show you my power, my love, my faithfulness. The timing is perfect because it aligns with your readiness. This is not random. This is orchestrated from eternity. Prepare yourself now. Michael says, clear your mind, open your heart, remove distractions. Speak to God and affirm your trust. Say, Lord, I trust you fully. I open myself to receive your blessings. I am ready for what you have prepared for me. Repeat it again and again. Let these words vibrate through your soul. God is hearing you. Angels are around you, invisible, yet their presence is powerful and tangible if you acknowledge them. You may ask, what kind of good news is coming? God says, do not focus on the specifics. Focus on your faith, on your readiness, on your openness. The news may come in ways that surprise you, a financial breakthrough, a reconciliation with someone you love, a promotion, a miracle of health, an unexpected message, a gift, a sudden opportunity. It may even be something so miraculous that your mind will struggle to comprehend it. That is why Archangel Michael is here, to prepare you, to shield you, to guide you through this moment so that you will not miss it. Listen to the signs. In the next 3 hours, God will speak to you in multiple ways. Perhaps through a phone call, a message, a letter, an encounter with someone, or a sudden insight that appears in your mind. Do not dismiss these as coincidences. Do not hesitate or doubt. Everything that happens is intentional. Michael says, I will give you clarity, protection, and guidance. You will recognize the signs if you are watching with faith. Remember, my child, blessings often come disguised as ordinary things. Do not let your limited human understanding make you miss the divine orchestration. God says, open your heart and mind, and let Him guide you. The news that is coming is transformational. It is life-altering. It is beyond what you can imagine. This is why it is urgent. This is why you must act now. Michael says, speak with courage. Speak to God with sincerity. Pray not just with words, but with feeling, with your soul, with your entire being. When you pray in this manner, you activate the power of heaven to move in your life. The angels are ready to carry this message, this blessing, this miracle to your doorstep. But they cannot force it upon you. You must be ready. You must act. Do not let fear hold you back. God says, fear is a trick of the enemy. Doubt is a trap. You are meant for abundance, for joy, for peace. In the next 3 hours, you will see proof of this. Evidence of God's power and love will appear in your life. And when it does, Michael wants you to acknowledge it. Give thanks, rejoice, and share your gratitude with God. This is not just a blessing, it is a divine connection, a confirmation that God hears you, that He answers, that He is real, that He loves you beyond measure. Now, Michael is asking you to focus. Clear your surroundings if possible. Sit in a quiet place. Speak aloud to God, say your prayers, and affirm your readiness. Say, Lord, I am ready for your blessing. I will not ignore your message. I trust you with all my heart. I receive your miracle now. Repeat it. Feel it in your heart. The energy of your faith, your trust, your obedience will open the channels for heaven to pour out the blessings waiting for you. God says, sometimes humans underestimate the power of urgency. Time matters. Timing matters. The next 3 hours are divinely appointed. If you delay, if you scroll past, if you ignore this, you may miss the moment. Michael says, I will protect you, I will guide you, I will stand beside you, but you must participate. You must align yourself with God's plan. Think of this as a sacred invitation. A direct call from heaven. A unique opportunity that has never existed before in your life and may never appear again in the same way. God says, I have prepared this moment for you. Do not let it slip. Do not doubt. Do not question. Act with faith, act with speed, act with trust. Michael says, sometimes humans fail to recognize the value of divine timing. You may feel distracted by the world, by fear, by uncertainty. But I am telling you now, this is not a time for hesitation. Your breakthrough, your miracle, your transformation is at the doorstep. Reach for it. Accept it. Receive it. Let the joy, the peace, the abundance flood your soul. God says, rejoice in advance. Celebrate in faith. Know that what is coming is for your highest good. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can delay it. Even obstacles that seemed insurmountable will dissolve in the light of heaven. The next 3 hours will mark a turning point in your life. Your prayers, your patience, your faith, your endurance, everything you have done, will manifest in visible, undeniable evidence of God's favor. Michael says, remain vigilant. Watch for the signs, listen for the whispers of God, pay attention to your intuition. Angels communicate in mysterious ways. Messages may appear in symbols, in coincidences, in sudden clarity. Recognize them. Trust them. Act upon them. God is saying, in this moment, you are chosen. You are blessed. You are loved beyond measure. And this blessing is only for you. It is personal, unique, tailored specifically for your life, your path, your destiny. No one else can receive this on your behalf. That is why urgency matters. That is why attention matters. That is why faith matters. Michael says, this is a sacred appointment. You will look back and realize that these 3 hours were pivotal. The shift will be dramatic, undeniable, joyous. People may not understand, and you do not need them to. This is between you and God. This is your divine encounter. God says, remember to give thanks. Gratitude is the key that opens the door wider. When you receive, acknowledge, celebrate, and share your gratitude. Angels rejoice when humans recognize God's work in their lives. Your joy magnifies the blessing. Michael says, prepare to receive. Open your heart. Open your mind. Clear the path of fear and doubt. Speak to God, pray, trust, and then watch. In the next 3 hours, the good news will arrive, and you will know beyond any doubt that God is real, God is faithful, and God loves you intensely. Do not scroll past this message. Do not ignore it. Do not delay. God's timing is perfect, and this moment is now. Archangel Michael stands beside you, ready to deliver, protect, and guide. Your breakthrough is imminent. Your miracle is real. Your joy is inevitable. God says, I am with you. I will not leave you. I will not abandon you. Trust me fully. Pray to me fully. Receive from me fully. And in the next 3 hours, you will experience a transformation so profound that your life will never be the same again. Michael says, I will remain with you, my sword of light ready, my wings shielding you, my presence surrounding you. You are safe. You are blessed. You are chosen. The miracle is coming. The good news is arriving. The divine intervention is at hand. Act now. Believe now. Receive now. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. This is your appointed time. Open your heart, pray, trust, and watch as God moves in your life in ways that surpass your understanding. God is speaking to you right now. This is not a message you can afford to skip. Archangel Michael is standing beside you, and his presence is strong and urgent. He says, very clearly, that a remarkable and extraordinary shift is about to happen in your life within the next 3 hours. You need to understand the gravity of this moment. Time is short, and this is not a moment to delay or hesitate. If you ignore this, you will look back with tears and regret. The blessing, the miracle, the breakthrough that God is preparing for you is immense, but it requires your full attention, your trust, and your immediate response. God is with you, nothing will go wrong, but you must open your heart fully to Him now. You have been waiting, hoping, praying, and yearning for change, for improvement, for light in your situation. God has seen every tear, every plea, every quiet cry in your heart that no one else could see. The Lord knows your struggles, your fears, your doubts, and your hopes. God says today, in this very moment, your prayers are being answered in ways you cannot yet comprehend. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that the universe is aligning on your behalf. Forces you cannot see are working behind the scenes. Angels are moving, doors are opening, paths are clearing, and protection surrounds you. You are safe. You are chosen. You are being prepared to receive blessings beyond your imagination, but you must act now. There is no time to hesitate. Do not let fear or skepticism stop you. God is calling your name. You may feel ordinary or undeserving, but God does not make mistakes. You are chosen for this moment. You are chosen for this miracle. Your faith, your trust, your willingness to step into this divine moment will determine how fully this blessing can manifest. Archangel Michael emphasizes that this is a critical opportunity. In 3 hours, a door will open, a door that could change your financial situation, your emotional stability, your relationships, your spiritual life, or all of these at once. It may feel sudden, unexpected, and even unbelievable, but God's timing is perfect. The suddenness is intentional, to shake you awake, to ensure you recognize that this is divine, not coincidence. God wants you to release all fear. Release all doubt. Release any negative thoughts that have tried to occupy your mind in the past. The enemy may have tried to whisper lies, to convince you that good things will not happen to you, that miracles are not meant for you, that God has forgotten you. These lies are false. God has never forgotten you. God sees you. God loves you deeply. Archangel Michael reminds you that you are protected at all times, even in moments when it feels like danger or difficulty is close. Angels surround you, guiding you, shielding you, clearing obstacles, and preparing the path for your blessing. In the next 3 hours, prepare yourself spiritually. Speak to God as you would speak to a trusted friend. Tell Him everything in your heart. Speak out loud if you can. Confess your desires, your fears, your doubts, your hopes. Ask for clarity. Ask for guidance. Ask for protection. God listens to your prayers, even those whispered in silence. And now, He is moving powerfully on your behalf. This is a divine alignment. Every step you take now, every decision you make, can bring you closer to the miracle waiting for you. Be mindful of your environment. The energies around you matter. Remove distractions. Turn off your phone notifications if possible. Quiet your mind. Focus on God. Focus on Archangel Michael. Open your heart completely. Pray, meditate, visualize, and believe. Believe in what you cannot yet see. Trust that God is orchestrating events, people, and circumstances to deliver exactly what you need. The next 3 hours are sacred. Use them wisely. You may be wondering, what is happening? What is this miracle? God says not everything can be revealed at once. Part of faith is trusting the unseen. What is certain is that it is something that will bring joy, relief, and abundance into your life. It may resolve a financial struggle, bring clarity to a confusing situation, reconnect you with someone important, or bring a revelation that changes your understanding of your life and your purpose. It will remove burdens, lift fears, and infuse your spirit with hope. God's message is clear. Do not ignore this. Archangel Michael is also asking you to forgive any past wrongs. Release any grudges, anger, or resentment you are holding. Forgiveness is the key to receiving blessings. When you forgive, you open space for the miracle to enter. Carry no baggage into this sacred time. The next 3 hours are a divine window. What you release now allows God to pour in blessings freely, without obstruction. Prepare to act. The miracle will likely require you to make a move, send a message, make a call, open an envelope, sign a document, accept an offer, or simply step forward in faith. Pay attention to signs, synchronicities, and intuitive nudges. God communicates through subtle ways, and Archangel Michael is ready to guide you if you are receptive. You may feel a sudden inner knowing, a rush of courage, or a sense of clarity about what to do next. Follow that. Do not question it. Do not hesitate. Trust that this is God's guidance. You may also experience strong emotions in the next few hours. Excitement, joy, relief, or even tears. This is normal. These feelings are signals from your spirit that divine energy is moving through you. Do not resist. Allow yourself to feel fully. Celebrate silently, rejoice quietly, and express gratitude to God and the angels. Gratitude is a powerful magnet for miracles. Thank God for what is coming, even before you